What we're dealing with when it comes to the current administration is I'm trying to think of the word, their forced agenda upon your children's lives. It's a very important topic. It's almost like you're the parent and you're older parents, and these are your 20-year-old kids, and you have a expectation of your kids, and these people on the internet and the people in the agenda fueled Democrat liberal created a mindset in their brain that is not American. They jumped in front of you as a parent and they tried to make Kamala Harris the mother and give them attaboys and praises and uplifts where it's inappropriate. Her job is not to tell you to just be. Her job is not to talk about dreams and aspirations. Her job is not to tell your children what a great job they're doing, even. You're running for president. That in itself tells you that she doesn't understand the responsibilities of being a vice president or being the president. So all she can do is capitalize off of weaknesses the internet brought to the family. The family dynamic is suffering. Pointed fingers in other directions besides herself when the economy literally is struggling. Give jobs to foreigners and promote prostitution with women in bikini tops as if that's normal clothing to wear, while women like the Kardashians teach the new style of family while enslaving people in other countries. That's Kamala's future for America. While they have a network of influence that goes from Paris, the Olympics, to all different sorts of galas and events where all the same people are showing up, but nobody's interested. And that's because of the people that Kamala Harris invited, such as those that showed up at the white party. Those are supposed to be your motivational speakers. Those are supposed to be your motivational speakers who provocatively dress, instigate turmoil and trouble within the audience, and then tell you to be happy and uplift you by smiling to your face while their intention is clearly bad intentions. And then call themselves in the network the brand and image that they want to create. While Kamala Harris supports it because it fuels the agenda to overthrow America so that an Indian Jamaican who's lied about her nationality can overthrow culture. It's not about the color of the skin, it's about culture. That's the misinformation that's being delivered to you as an audience. It's not about the skin, it's about the integrity behind all of it. Somewhere between now and 3.5 years ago, Kamala Harris derailed us. Must have been the phone call where she lied and said that we did it. She must have been talking to Obama on the other line. It's a very important conversation to know that they easily got you, is what Obama wants you to know. He wants you to know that he continues to easily get all of you, and you're not going to make it in the world, and he doesn't care. He's using all of you, actually. And that goes for those in Hollywood. And that's what you need to understand about those in Hollywood and in influencers. They don't really have a lot, they don't stand for a whole lot. So they're easily guided. They're easily paid off. They're easily led in the direction that Obama wants them to go. And the more attractive they are, the more you're willing to follow them. And so he thinks he's powerful right now, but he's really not powerful. I'm just letting some things go through because he keeps pointing at Monavand. He keeps pointing at Monavand. You might want to consider that at any point, he literally could pull the plug on all of it, and all of your buildings would collapse, and he would just go off and live with all his money, and it would be the end of that. And that's what you all don't realize about how politics actually work. Because it's never just a one-man show when it comes to this corruption nonsense. It literally is a group of corruption. It's how corruption evolves. Workings off a dream of aspirations to be and eat clean. Can you imagine if your dream was to talk about eating clean? That's my dream. I want to sit on a stage and talk about eat clean and wear pretty outfits. And I want to wear really pretty outfits and do my hair and makeup. And then I want to tell people about eating clean. And then you think that's intelligence? She's clearly not a doctor. Clearly, she's a terrorist. Clearly, Gary Vee, you got gotten. I'm so glad that she's by your side too. I'm really glad that you had all those private moments filmed for your advancement of your career. It's really made a difference in how everyone deals with the truth about influencer and what you all were willing to do to destroy American lives. Because that's not normal behavior. It's not normal behavior to do what you've done. It's not normal behavior to watch what you're doing. VCon was not normal behavior. And you in the audience, that's included with the way you behaved. Really quite interesting to watch the mad grab for money and fame. It's like amazing to watch. It's quite a comedy show. If I never would have met Gary along the way, none of this harsh emotion would have ever happened. I would have just watched and laughed. And then you all would have just suffered. Which is likely happening because it feels like I'm being taken out of influencer where I don't belong. I don't belong as an influencer. Obviously, I only have 360, not even 60 followers. So that means that since I'm not getting paid, I don't sit in that network with your high-end class of elite of New York and LA, which means all that emotion goes directly onto those of you who are producing content, who thought you were going to rob me of my energy source so that you can freely produce provocative fit checks, so that you could thrive in the business and make money off of me, because that's how it actually worked for the last 3.5 years. Wow, Gary, that's really honorable. Really glad to watch you tell all of us how in control you are and how happy you are with the current situation of your existence.